Hello everyone. Greetings and welcome to the latest Odoo webinar. I hope you can see my screen and hear me. First of all, I want to thank you for all of your support and involvement. So, let's give everyone some time to join. I hope we can start now. We are going to talk about the inventory module today. Thus, the main agenda of this webinar is to inform the general public and the end users about the features and configurations of Odoo 70 inventory module. Before going to the session, let me introduce myself and my company. I'm Subisha, as a functional consultant at Cybrosys Technologies. We are prominent providers of software solutions with a focus on open source enterprise resource planning solutions. With an emphasis on Odoo, Cybrosys offers a wide range of services including customization, support, and implementation of Odoo. So, why Odoo? Odoo is an open source ERP solution that is gaining popularity yearly for a variety of reasons. One of the Odoo's main benefits is the abundance of customization possibilities available to the users. In addition, Odoo is affordable, incredibly adaptable, simple to integrate, and highly secure. Today, Odoo has millions of users worldwide and a strong community. Now, let's start with the session. So, Odoo Inventory Module is the best option for the effective management of all types of inventory operations. Providing proper support for inventory management in a company is essential to run a business flawlessly. The inventory module in Odoo 70 facilitates effective stock management and inventory management. Advanced functionalities like product management, shipping, receiving items, warehouse and storage management are available in Odoo 70. Simplifying warehouse management. With the features like automated order processing, real-time stock tracking, and dynamic warehouse configurations, along with the functionalities like advanced picking strategies, wave picking, and integration with other Odoo applications like location management, routing, etc., this module makes efficient inventory management easier. Optimizing product tracking and reordering. Sustaining ideal stock level requires efficient product tracking and reordering. The inventory module of Odoo 70 automates reordering procedure using intelligent reordering rules. The integration of shipping and receiving. The optimization of overall operational efficiency and customer satisfaction is contingent upon the seamless integration of shipping and receiving items. Cross-docking. In this cross-docking, products are not kept in a warehouse throughout the cross-docking process. Instead, they are unloaded from the arriving shipment and immediately placed onto the departing vehicle for distribution. Clear reporting for tracking stock movement. Robust reporting options make it easy to track stock performance. Clear and thorough report on stock level, turnover rates, and other important performance indicators are provided by the system. Then let's move to the inventory module. Then this is the overview of inventory module. The overview window of inventory module itself gives a clear insight into all possible operations managed by this module. From the Kanban view of this inventory overview window, you will be able to manage the receipt, internal transfer, delivery orders, and many more. So, this is the overview window of inventory module, which will give a clear insight into all possible operations managed by this module. From this Kanban view of inventory overview window, you will be able to manage the receipt, internal transfers, delivery orders, and many more based on the operations configured in this module. You will get an exclusive option in the configuration menu of the inventory module to manage all these operations separately. but this platform will help to get an overview of all operations at a glance. Here we can see to process. The transfers which are in to process indicates that the transfers are ready, where here we can see 4 receipts which are in ready stage. And here we can see a late stage. The late indicates that the scheduled date of the transfers are already passed. Then here we can see 3 vertical dots here. By clicking on this 3 vertical dots, we can view the all transfers from here. And it's also possible to create new transfer by using the new button. And it's also possible to add more configuration into this operation type. Let's first examine Odoo 70 warehouse configuration. For that, we need to enable some options from the settings. While clicking on the settings, here we can see a section named warehouse. Yes. There are 3 options. One is storage location, which is used to track the product location in your warehouse. And the second one is multi-step route. By using this, we can create our own routes. And the third option is storage categories. By enabling this, we can categorize the location using smarter put-away rules. After enabling these 3 configurations, we can save the settings. And let's go to the configuration tab. Here, under the warehouse management, we can see warehouse, locations, routes, rules, operation types, storage categories, and put away rules. We can first check how the warehouse is configured. Click on the warehouse. The list shows the 2 warehouses which are already available in this inventory. So, to add new warehouse, we can click this new button, or to change the configuration, we can open this. Here, the warehouse named as warehouse 2 and the short code is WH2. The short name is used to identify the warehouse. Then we can mention the company name and the company address. Inside the warehouse configuration tab, we have 2 sessions, shipments and resupply. The incoming shipment, you can decide how to manage the incoming shipment of the products. By selecting this receive goods directly, you can receive products directly to the warehouse. In the case of 2-step process, the products will receive first, then move to the stock. After receiving the goods, you can apply quality check on them before stocking using this receive goods save input, then quality, and then stock. Similar options will be available for the outgoing shipment also. You can select the suitable one for the shipping operations of this warehouse. Then here we can see buy to resupply option. By enabling this, Odoo allows you to buy raw materials to resupply and store them in this warehouse. If we need to resupply products from another warehouse, we can enable this resupply from. After changing the configuration, here we can see a smart tab named routes. For instance, here I am adding 3-step shipments for both incoming and outgoing. After saving the configuration, I'm going to the purchase module. Here I'm creating a new request for quotation, choosing the vendor as Abigail and the product as laptop with a 10 quantity. Then we need to change the warehouse from here. Here I'm choosing the warehouse 2. After adding such details, we can confirm the RFQ. Then here we can see a receipt. Before that, I'm copying the sequence of purchase order. Inside the receipt, here we can see the product destination is WH2 input location. We can validate this transfer. So the product is available in this input location. Let's go to the inventory module. Here in the operation, we can choose receipt. searching for this transfer. Here we can see 3 transfers are created. One is in done stage, which means the product from partner location to the input. Then let's open the second one. Here we can see the source location is input and the destination location is quality control. We can validate this using this validate button. Then move to the third one. Here the product will move from quality control location to the stock. Let's validate this. Inside this detailed operation, here we can see the product is now available in the WH2 stock. This is how the 3-step incoming shipment will happen. Then let's go to the sales module. Here I'm creating a quotation and choosing the customer as required it and choosing the same product laptop here with the 5 quantity. Then inside this other info, we can change the warehouse as warehouse 2. Then I'm confirming this. Here we can see there are 3 delivery transfers. While open this, here we can see the first transfer is from WH2 stock to the packing zone, which is in ready status. We can open this and we can validate this transfer. Then the second transfer is from this packing zone to the output location, which is in ready stage, and we can validate this. Now the third operation in ready status. In this, the product will move from this output location to the partner location or the customer location. We can validate it. So this is how the 3-step outgoing shipment will happen. Then let's check the inventory. Then the second option is locations. In Odoo, within a single warehouse, you can manage multiple locations for your stocks. The new location creation window will shown as, for that we can click the new button. This is the new location creation form. Here we can mention the location name. Here I'm adding the location name as cooler, and here we can choose the parent location. I'm choosing the parent location as WH stock. Here we have some additional informations like location type. We can choose the location type. Here the vendor location is considered as a kind of virtual location that represents the source location for the products that come from your vendor. And the second location type is view, which is another kind of virtual location that is used to create hierarchical structure for your warehouse, which means they can directly store products. And the third one is internal location. These internal locations are actual or physical location available in the warehouse. The customer location is a kind of virtual location that represents the destination location for the products sent to your customers. Then the inventory loss, this is also a virtual location that serves as a counterpart for the inventory operation that used to correct the stock level. Next is the production location. This virtual counterpart location is used for the production operation. You can consume components from this location and produce finished goods. Then the last one is transit location. This transit location is considered as a counterpart location that should be used in intercompany or inter-warehouse operations. Then there are 3 checkboxes. This is scrap location, is a return location, and replenish location. When we check the first box, it will allow using this location to put damaged goods. And if we enable this return location, then this location can be used as a return location. If we want to get all quantities to replenish at this particular location, we can enable the replenish location. And here we can set removal strategies. Removal strategy is nothing but which define how the goods will removed from this particular location. There are several removal strategies like first in, first out, which means the first stock added to the first good added to this stock will out first. Then the last in, first out means the first product the last product was stocked will move first. Then the closest location means the product or lot closest to the target location will be moved out first. Then the least packaging means the product or lot which have least packaging will remove first. Then here we can see the cyclic counting. Here we can mention the inventory frequency in days. Here I am setting the inventory frequency as 5 days. Then we set the difference is more than 0. Then the physical inventory count date or the next inventory count date will appear here, which will help to handle the inventory adjustments. After saving this, here we can see two smart apps. One is put away rules and one is current stock. This is how the locations. Then let's check this another option, which is routes. These are the routes created. The routes define on a product which will help you to understand and track each moment of the product. It is track or path of operations used for the inventory movements. Here we can see there are a lot of routes which are configured. To add a new route, we can click this new button. Here we can mention the route name and the applicable one. We can select the places where this route will be selected or the route can be selected. Then inside this rules, we can add more rules to set up this route. There are several type of rules inside this action. Here the pull from, which means you can set this action when the products are needed in the destination location. Which means when a demand for the product happen, the destination location, then Odoo will generate a picking operation type from the source location to complete the requirement. Then the push to, by using this rule, when products arrive the source location, you can move them to the another location. In this case, Odoo will generate a picking operation type to send them to the destination location. Push and pull, the action can be used in both cases. Then the fourth one is buy. Using this action, you can directly generate a RFQ to complete the requirements of the source location. Then we can mention the source operation type, source location, destination location, etc. here. After adding the rule, we can save this. And we can enable this route inside the products. The next option is rules. We can show all the rules created here. And it's possible to add new rule by using this new button. Then let's move to the operation types. Here we can see the operation types. Receipt, internal transfer, delivery orders, etc. here. If we need to create a new operation type, we can click this new button. And here we can mention the operation type name. Here I'm adding a new operation type as purchase receipt and choose the type of operation as receipt. Here we can mention the sequence prefix and the warehouse. If we need to create new lot or serial number, we can enable this. Or it's okay for using the existing lot or serial number, we can enable this, use existing ones. Then here we can mention the company name, return operation type, then the default return location, then how the backcoder is created. Then inside this location, we can set the default source location and the destination location for this purchase receipt. After adding such configurations, we can save this. Let's check how this operation type used, how it will happen. Before that, we can check the storage categories. The storage categories, we can define some storages or some storage categories for our location. If I'm opening one, here we can mention the category name and allow new product. We can allow mixed product only if the location is empty and if the products are sale. Then here we can mention the maximum weight and company. Then if we added a new storage category inside this location, here I'm choosing the location cooler, and here we can mention the storage categories. Then next is put away rules. Put away rules means you should handle dangerous goods in a warehouse carefully by allocating a specific area for their storage to prevent them from coming into contact with other products. The put away rules, which will assist you to moving items to appropriate areas automatically. We can create new put away rule using this new button. Here I'm adding a location as WH stock. When products arrive in this stock, here I'm adding the product as apple. When a new quantity of apple arrives in the stock location, we can store this to the location cooler. And here we can mention the category as cooler. Then save this. Let's check it. For that, here I'm creating a new operation. Under this operations tab, we can create new operations. Here I'm creating a new receipt, and the product is receiving from Anita Oliver. And here I'm choosing the operation type as purchase receipt, and here the destination location is WH stock. And here I'm adding the product apple, and I'm purchasing or receiving at 25 quantities of apple. Then let's click this validate button. Here we can see the purchase is completed and the product destination location is stock. To know where the product is now, let's click this detailed operation. Here we can see the apple which is stored in the WH stock cooler location. Which is, this happens why? Just because we created a put away rule like this. When products arrives in WH stock, which will automatically store to the sub location WH stock cooler. This is how the put away rules will happen. While checking the receipt, let's move to the another section. Here we can see the operations menu. While clicking on this, there are transfer options. We can view or create new receipt, deliveries and internal transfer from here. By clicking on the receipt option, here we can see all the receipts created here, and we can also possible to create new receipt by using this new button. And inside the deliveries, all the deliveries are here, and to add a new one, we can click this new button. Then the next transfer is internal transfer. While if we want to move a particular product from one location to another location, we can use this internal transfer. Or it's also possible to transfer a product from one warehouse to another warehouse. For that purpose also, we can use this internal transfer. Then inside this adjustment, we have physical inventory, which means there may be situations where certain adjustments should be made in the inventory based on the physical stock available in your company. In order to ensure the efficiency in inventory management, the changes made in the inventory should be reflected in the inventory records also. So we can simply change the on-hand quantity by using this inventory adjustment. Here we can see the location, product, lot or serial number, on-hand quantity, counted quantity, difference, next scheduled date, and the user here. If I'm changing the counted quantity of apple from 55 to 50, here we can see the difference is -5. We can use this apply button to change the on-hand quantity. By using this history button, we can check the previous history of stock changing, etc. Then to set a new counted quantity, we can use this set button. Then there are several more options here. While selecting multiple products, here we can use this apply button to apply changes, clear button to clear the changes. Then there is a request account. Using this request account, the employee can request another employee to check the inventory count. Or we can allocate another employee to check the inventory count of this particular product. Here we can mention the inventory date and the accounting date. Then mention an employee. Here I am adding the user as mark demo. Then after confirming this mark demo is allowed or mark demo is allocated to check the inventory count. Here I am log out from admin and log in as demo. Inside the inventory, let's check the physical inventory. Here we can see the two products are added here, and the mark demo can add the counted quantity. But here there is no apply button present here, which means mark demo can't apply the change. So let's log out from demo and log in as admin. When the admin log in inside the physical inventory, he can see the changes added by the mark demo and he can apply the changes. If we want to relocate a product from one location to another location, which is also possible, for that I'm selecting two products and there is a relocate button. While clicking on this relocate button, we can relocate the product from this location to this cooler location by click on the confirm button. Here we can see the schedule date is added here, which means the next annual inventory count date. It is also possible to change the annual inventory count date from the settings. Here we can see an annual inventory day or month. By adding a date, here I am adding the date as October. Why? So October 1st is added as the annual inventory day. After changing this, let's move to the physical inventory. Here I am changing the on-hand quantity of apple again, and here we can see the current schedule date. And after applying this, here we can see the schedule date or the next schedule date is changed. And as I mentioned, here we can see inside this location, there is a cyclic inventory counter, which means we can mention an inventory frequency here. Here I'm selecting the inventory frequency as 5. Then if I'm adding a physical inventory change here I'm choosing the location as cooler and the product the apple, and I'm adding the quantity as 500. After applying this, here I'm adding, here we can see the next inventory date is updated after 5 days, which means the next scheduled inventory date is updated based on the inventory frequency, which we mentioned. Then the next option is scrap. Scrap in inventory is considered as a useless or damaged products. The date expired products can be also included in this scrap. While managing inventory, there may be changes to find expired or damaged products in the inventory. Removing those items from stock as soon as possible is important because we cannot sell damaged or expired product. For that, we can create scrap orders. Here I am adding a product apple of quantity 1. Then here we can mention the location, cooler, the source location as cooler, and the scrap location as virtual location scrap. If we want to replenish the quantity, we can enable this checkbox. After validating this, here we can see the product moves. While checking the product move, the one quantity of this particular product is moved from cooler location to the scrap location. This is how the scrap is happened. Then next option is replenishment. So the next one is replenishment. In order to ensure the uninterrupted supply of goods, you need to replenish the inventory quantity according to the demand. Odoo provides quick support to the replenishment operations of a company. You can perform replenishment in two different methods. You can replenish products either from the product management window or by creating new replenishment option from the inventory module. Here we can see the replenishment, and this all are the created replenishment orders. In the left side, we can see the locations and the trigger option. To add a new replenishment, we can mention the content product here. Here we can see the on-hand quantity, forecasted quantity, and here we can mention the trigger as either as manual or as automated. If we added the trigger as automated, the replenishment order will place automatically. If we want to add manually, we can choose the trigger as manual. Then here we can mention the minimum quantity to maintain. Here I am adding the quantity as 100 and the maximum quantity as 200. Then the to order quantity will automatically calculated as 136. Here we have two options. One is order once and automate order. If we want to place an order, we can click this order one button. Then a replenishment order will generate it. Here we can simply open this. Here we can see the RFQ is created for the vendor, which we mentioned inside this product management form. Then here the quantity is 136 and we can confirm this. And we can receive products like this. If we want to snooze this replenishment order, we can use the snooze button. Then we can snooze this order for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, or we can customize the snooze date from here. This is how the replenishment option will happen. Then let's move to the configuration part. For that, I'm going to configuration, then choose settings option. Here under this operation session, we get packages. By using these packages, we can put the products into packets, and which is easy to track them. Then after enabling this warning message, we get informative or blocking warnings on partners. By enabling this quality, we can add quality checks on your transfers. By using this reception report, we can view and allocate the received goods into deliveries. Then there is batch transfer and wave transfers. This batch picking means the process of selecting group of products to fulfill an order. The orders can be placed in small or large batches. Then the picking policy. There are two types of picking policy: ship as soon as possible and ship all products at once. Then there is annual inventory day or month, which we already discussed. Then let's check each one separately. For that, I'm going to save my new configuration. And let's go to create new operation. Here I'm creating a new delivery order. Clicking new button and choose Azure Interior as customer. Then let's add some product. Here I'm choosing customizable desk white 10 quantities. And the same customizable desk black again 10 quantity. Then let's click on this mark as to do. Here we can see a put in pack button will available here. While clicking on this, we can see a package is created. After validating this transfer, this is SMS confirmation. After validating the transfer, here we can see a package option is shown. While clicking on this, the created packages will shown there. Let's open this. Here we can see the products are added. If we want to unpack this, it's possible by using this unpack button. Here we can choose the package type. And it's also possible to configure new package type from the configuration window. Here we can see the package type. These all are the created package type. If we want to add a new one, we can click this new button. Then mention the package type, name, size, weight, maximum weight, barcode, company, storage category, etc. here. Then the second option is warning. If we want to add any warnings on customer, it's possible. For that, I'm going to choose any customers. Here we can see. Here I'm choosing a vendor. I'm choosing deco edits. So in the internal notes, here we can see warning on picking. If I'm adding a warning message, then let's choose another vendor. Here I'm choosing one another is let's choose join. Here I'm adding internal note section. Here I'm adding a blocking message. Okay. Let's create new transfer from inventory. Here I'm going to add a new receipt. I'm choosing deco. Here we can see a warning is created, but we can choose deco or we can create new delivery receipt for this deco. If I'm choosing Joel, here the blocking message is shown and we can't choose the same partner again. Then third option is quality. So if we enable this quality option, here a new module will installed named quality. From this quality module, we can create new quality control points. Here I'm choosing control points and creating a new one, adding the title as quality checks. And here I'm choosing operation as internal transfer. So the type as pass or fail. If I'm creating a new internal transfer, yes, let's go to operations and choose internal transfer. Let's create a new internal transfer. I'm not choosing any contact and I'm adding the destination location as shelf 1. Here I'm choosing a product, Apple. Demanded quantity is 1. So after clicking this mark as to do, here we can see a button quality checks. Before validating this transfer, we need to check the quality. So I'm choosing this. Here we can add any notes and click this pass button. Now the quality check is successfully completed. We can validate this transfer. Then let's check the reception report. By using the reception report, we can simply allocate the goods to delivery orders. So for an example, here I'm creating some delivery orders. I'm choosing Azure as my first customer and choosing a product table. So Azure demanded 10 quantities of table. By clicking this mark as to do, here we can see the product is not available. Then let's create another order for deco edition. So here I'm adding the same product table and he demanded the quantity 5. So let's click this mark as to do. Still the product is not available. Then let's check the replenishment. Here we can see the product table. Let's click this order once. So we need to enable the root first. So I'm adding by and there is a enter. So let's click this order once. A new purchase order is placed. Let's click on this. Here we can see the RFQ is created for the product table. So let's confirm this. Here is the receipt. We can validate this receipt. Now the allocation is a smart tab named allocation is shown here. Let's open this. Then the 2 deliveries are shown here. We can assign this received goods into both of the delivery orders. While clicking on this, here we can see now the product is available. We can simply validate the delivery order from here. So, sorry. Choose the delivery. Here we can see the product is now available. Let's validate it. This is how the reception report works. Then let's check the batch transfer and wave transfer. Well, after enabling the option, we get new transfers like batch transfer and wave transfer under this transfers. Let's click this batch transfer. These all are the already created batch transfer. Here I'm creating a new one. Let's add the responsible person as Michelle admin. And here I'm choosing receipts. So while clicking this add a line, we can add multiple receipts together. Here I'm choosing 2 receipts. And after clicking this select button, here we can see the 2 receipts are created or added in this batch. Let's check the quality first. Then let's confirm this. Now the batch is in progress. So it's also possible to add transfer directly from the receipt. If I'm choosing a receipt, in action button we can see add to batch. From here also we can create a new batch in the draft stage, and if we want to add to an existing batch, we can choose it from here. Here I'm choosing the existing batch, and after clicking this confirm, let's check the batch transfer. Yes, here we can see the transfer is added. And we can click this validate button to complete the batch transfer. This is how the batch transfer works. Then let's move to the wave transfer, which is also similar to batch transfer, but it is more advanced than batch transfer. So there is no new button available here. Let's create delivery orders. Let's choose delivery orders. Here I am choosing 2 delivery orders. Then inside this action button, choose add to wave. We can add this to an existing wave, and it's possible to create new wave transfer. Here I'm choosing responsible person as admin, and after confirming this, from here we can choose the available transfers easily. Then click this add to button. Then here we can see a new wave transfer is created, and here we can see the operations added. Then it's also possible to add new transfer to this, and we can validate this wave transfer to complete. Then, as I said before, there are 2 different picking policies. One is as soon as possible, and the second one is when all products are ready. So here I'm choosing a quotation, and I'm creating a new quotation for the customer required it, and I'm choosing 2 products. The first one is book with 1 quantity, and the second product is pen. I'm adding 2 quantities. Here we can see the book is not available and pen is available in stock. Let's change the shipping policy. Here we can see under the other info tab. Here we can see the shipping policy. Now it's as soon as possible. So let's validate or confirm this sale order. Then check the delivery. Here we can see the product availability is not available, but we can validate the transfer. If we validate it, a backorder creation form will appears. Here I am not choosing any back orders. Now the product is delivered. While checking the detailed operation, we can see only the product's pen is delivered. Then let's move to the second type. Here I am choosing this sale customer and the same products book and pen with 2 quantity. So again, let's change the shipping policy as when all products are ready. After confirming this, we can check the delivery. Here, the product are not available, but we can validate this. So because the product are not available, we can validate this transfer only after the product book. So here we can see the product are not available and the validate button is not available here. This is how the shipping policy works. Then let's move to the inventory again and the configuration settings. Here we can see the barcode scanner. After enabling this, let's see in the settings. Still loading. So after saving, here we can see there is option to configure new barcodes on product. We can configure new barcodes like I'm adding airport 01 as barcode. After saving this, let's check the product. Here we can see that barcode is added here, and it's also possible to print the barcodes. We can print barcode commands on operation type by clicking this. Here we can see the barcodes, and we can print the storage location, barcode for storage location, and we can print the demo sheet, barcode demo sheet. Odoo has a module named barcode. We can simply handle the barcode by using that module. So let's move to the shipping part. We can enable this email confirmation, SMS confirmation, signature and delivery methods. By enabling this email confirmation and SMS confirmation, which will send an automatic confirmation email and SMS when the delivery orders are done. By enabling this signature option, we require a signature on the delivery orders. So we can compute the shipping cost by using delivery methods, and there are shipping connectors. We can also use them. After saving the settings, let's check each one separately. For that, I'm moving to the sales module, and let's create a new quotation for deco edit. And choosing a random product pen, 1 quantity. Let's confirm this. Here we can see the delivery. Let's choose it. Then click the validate button. While clicking this, yes. Now the delivery is validated. We can see SMS confirmation is sent, and here is also an email confirmation. Then we can see a signature button here. By adding this, we can add the signature simply. Now here we can see the order signed by DecoEdit. Then inside the inventory, under configuration, we get shipping methods. Here is as the creator shipping methods. I'm creating a new one as shipping, and the provider. From here we can choose providers. We can calculate the shipping cost on the basis of some rules, and if we want a fixed price, we can add it. Here I'm adding a fixed price 100. If the order amount is greater than this, then the shipping will be free. Let's add the delivery product. I'm adding the delivery product as standard delivery, which is a service product. So let's save this. Fixed amount 100. Then let's move to the sales module, and I'm creating a new quotation for airports. Here the unit price is set as 100. So here is a add shipping button. By clicking this from the window, we can choose the shipping method, and here we can see the cost. After adding this, the delivery product will available here. We can confirm the order and we can deliver the good. Here we can see the service product is not available in delivery. After validating, we can create invoice. I'm creating a regular invoice here. So the delivery product is added in the invoice and the shipping cost also added. Then let's check the next feature in configuration settings, which is variant, unit of measure and product packaging. I'm enabling variant, unit of measure, product packaging. Let's save this. By using variants option, we can add different product variants. For that, I'm creating a new attribute named as size, and I'm adding small, medium, and large. Let's add this to a product. Here is a product shirt, and here we can see attribute. I'm choosing the size and the values: small, medium, and large. It's possible to configure extra price on this product variants. After saving this, let's click this configure. If the product size is large, then at 10 USD will add it extra. So I'm setting the sales price as 100. So let's check. I'm creating a sale order for this product, choosing customer as deco and the product shirt. Here we can see we can choose the product variant. If I'm choosing small, here we can see the product price is 100. If I'm choosing medium, still the price is 100. If I'm choosing large, here we can see an extra $10 will add. Then the price will increase. This how the product variants will happens. Then let's discard this. And inside the inventory, we can configure unit of measures. Under this unit of measure categories, we can see different units are added, and this units can be added inside this products. We can change the unit of measure, and we can choose the purchase unit of measure. Then if under this inventory, we can see the packaging option. We can make the product as packets. If I'm choosing pack of 10 and adding the quantity as 10. Let's save the product and let's go to sale order. I'm creating a new sale order for this airports. And I'm choosing the quantity as 10. Here we can see pack of 10 is chosen and the packaging is 1. This which means 1 pack of this product is chosen. If I increase the quantity to 20, here we can see 2 packets are chosen. This is how product packaging. Let's move to the next section. Under the inventory, here we can see under this configuration settings, there is an option like traceability. Using this lot or serial number, we can track our products and we can add expiration date on product. After enabling this, we can see the lot and serial number on this delivery slip. And by enabling display expiration date on delivery slip, we can view the expiration date on delivery slip. And by enabling this, we can display lot or serial number on invoice. And the next one is consignment. By using this consignment option, we can set honors on stored product. After enabling this option, let's save it. And let's move to create a new product. Here I'm going to choose a new product, water bottle. Here, let's start the product. Here I'm renaming this product as bottle. So under this inventory, here we can see the traceability option is available. I'm using tracking by loads, and after enabling this expiration dates, here we can see the date. We can add the expiration date, best before date, removal date and the alert date. After adding this, before that, let's purchase the product. Here I'm creating a new purchase order. I'm choosing vendor as Azure Interior and I'm choosing the product bottle. The quantity is 10. Let's confirm the order and click the receipt. Here we can see we can allocate the lot number. Here I'm adding the lot number as L01 and we can set the expiration date here. Then let's save it. After validating this, move to inventory. Under products, we can see a lot on serial number. Here we can see our product. By open this, here we can see the product with the lot number, the quantity, then the dates, expiration date, removal date, best before date and alert date. If I'm creating a new lot L2 for the product bottle again, quantity added as if I'm editing the expiration date as today, then here we can see the expiration alert is created and the alert date is updated here. This is how the expiration alert will generate. Let's save this. And let's create a sale order for this particular product. I'm choosing customer as deco edit and I'm adding my product bottle to quantity. Let's confirm this. And let's validate. I'm adding here. I'm choosing the lot number, and after that, let's validate it. Here we can see the confirmation email, confirmation message, because it's already expired product. So let's confirm this and let's print the delivery slip. Let's open the delivery slip. Here we can see the lot number. And the expiration date is also shown in the delivery slip. Then let's move to the sale order and create invoice. Here I'm creating a regular invoice. After confirm this, let's go to preview. Here we can see the lot or serial number allocated. This is how the lot or serial number in delivery slip and invoice. Then let's go back to inventory. Then let's check how the owner is set for the consignment product. Here I'm creating a new receipt for a product. Here I'm choosing the product is resin from Azure Interior, and I'm adding the product airports, demanded quantity as 10. Then here we can see another field, assign owner. From here we can assign owners. Here I'm assigning the owner as Azure Interior Nicole. So let's click this mark as to do and let's validate it. Here we can see the assigned owner. Then let's check how the product is delivered. Then here I'm adding the delivery address as deco edit. Here is a warning and choosing the product airports to the one quantity. After validating this, yes, take some time. Inside this detailed operation, here we can see it's from the owner Azure Interior Nicole. Then let's move to the next feature. Here I'm enabling the next feature is landed cost. Landed cost is nothing. We can add additional costs like transport and the custom fee, etc. By using this landed cost. Let's save this. Before adding the landed cost, we must ensure that the product costing method should be either first in first out or average costing method, and we need to enable the inventory valuation as automated. So I'm checking a product drawer. Here inside this product category, here we can see the costing method is first in first out and the inventory valuation is automated. So let's create a purchase order. And creating a purchase order and choose the vendor as Azure. Here I'm choosing two products, drawer black and drawer with one quantity. Let's confirm this and let's receive the product. So need to check the quality. After that, let's enable and let's copy the sequence number for receipt. Move to the purchase and create the bill. we need to add the bill date. Here I'm adding the date as 23rd and confirm. Here we can see the bill date. So I'm just duplicating the tab. And let's move to inventory. Under operation, here we can see landed cost. I'm creating a new landed cost and adding the transfer and choosing the vendor bill. Before that, I'm checking the vendor bill. Okay, let's add a service product. I'm creating a service product from here. Let's create a service product landed cost. Let's check the product type. Here we can see the product type is service. And I'm adding the cost as 100. And here we can see split method. We can split the total amount equally or by quantity, by current cost, weight and volume. Here I'm choosing the split method as equal. Let's validate it. So in this valuation adjustment, here we can see the cost is divided equally, $50 each. Then while checking the purchase order, inside the vendor bill, we can see the landed cost is added here. So let's go to settings. And the storage location, multi-step routes and storage category, which we already discussed. Then under this scheduling, advanced scheduling option, we can enable the security lead time for sales and security lead time for purchase. If I'm adding security lead time for sales, we can move forward the expected delivery date by this 2 days. If I'm adding the security lead time for purchase, we can move forward the expected request creation date by this 2. Here I'm enabling security lead time for sales as 2 and security lead time for purchase as 2. Let's save this and let's check how it works. I'm going to sales and I'm going to create a new sale order for deco, choosing a random product airports. So with one quantity, here we can see inside this other info, we have an option or we have a field like delivery date. Here I'm adding the delivery date as March 1st. So we need to deliver the product on March 1st. So let's click confirm button. Here we can see delivery. The deadline is March 1st, but that delivery is scheduled to 28th, which means the 2 days before this deadline. This is how security lead time for sales works. Then the last option under this settings is drop shipping. Drop shipping is nothing. We request our vendor to deliver the product directly to the customer. After saving this, we need to add some configuration on product before checking the drop shipping. So let's move to the product. Here I'm choosing a product fridge. Here under this inventory, here we can see the routes. Here I'm enabling the route as dropship, and we need to mention a vendor in this purchase tab. So let's click this. So before that, we need to check the route dropship. Here the rule is configured. which means we buy the product from vendor, then deliver to customers. For this dropship process, let's create a new sale order for the product, for which I'm choosing one product. Let's confirm this. Here we can see a purchase is generated. Let's click the purchase and confirm the purchase order. Here two smart tab. One is dropship and other one is sale. If we choose the dropship, here we can see the product source location is vendor and the destination location is partner. Let's validate it. Now the product is moved from, here we can see the product is moved from the vendor to customer. This is how the drop shipping work. Then next is cross-docking. Cross-docking is one of the advanced feature in Odoo. In cross-docking, for the product movement of or transfer for immediate customers. There is no need for product being stored after purchase or production, as it is to be delivered immediately out to the customer per demand. So let's check how the cross-docking works. For that, I'm moving to the inventory. Then we need to choose warehouse. Here I'm choosing the warehouse 2 and choose the incoming shipment as 2-step and also outgoing shipment as 2-step. Let's save this. Then in routes, we can see a new route named warehouse to cross-dock. Here, by checking the rule, here we can see the product from input to output and output to customer. Let's configure a product. For I'm going to sales and I'm choosing a new product. I'm checking for a product. Okay. Here I'm choosing a product machine. Here we can see under purchase we added a vendor and let's check the inventory. We need to enable the cross-dock. Let's save this and create a new sale order. I'm choosing customer and choosing the product machine. So we need to change the warehouse. Inside this other info, we have option warehouse. Let's choose the second warehouse and confirm the sale order. Here we can see 2 delivery and 1 purchase is created. While checking the delivery, both the deliveries are in waiting stage. So first we need to confirm the purchase order. Choose the purchase, then confirm it. While we're receiving the product, we can see the product destination is WH2 input location. Let's validate this and move back to the sale order. Choose the delivery. Here we can see the first transfer is in ready stage now. Let's open it. Here we can see the product source location is input and the destination location is output. Let's validate it. Now the product moved from input to output. Then while choosing the second option, we can see the delivery address is deco, which means our customer, and the source location is output. So the product will move from this output to the customer location. We can validate this. So this is how cross-docking and dropshipping works. Then let's check how the removal strategies and costing method happens. For that, I'm moving to the inventory. Here we have removal strategies in locations. So let's choose location. Here I'm choosing the location WH stock. Under logistics, we can see the removal strategy. There are removal strategies first in first out, which means the first product enters to the stock will out first. Last in first out means the last product enters to the stock will first out. Then the closest location, least package, and first expiry, first out. Let's check each. Here I'm choosing the first in first out. After saving this, let's create a purchase order. Here I'm creating a purchase order and choosing vendor as Azure and choosing the product as bag. While checking, here we can see we can track this product using unique serial number. So here I'm choosing 10 quantities. Confirm this. Choose the receipt and we can allocate the serial number from here. I'm adding serial number as 0. First serial number as 01. Then the serial number is assigned for 10 quantities. We can click this and let's validate it. Under traceability, we can see the 10 products with serial numbers. Then let's create a sale order. Here I'm creating a new sale order, choosing the customer as deco and choose product bag. Here I'm adding quantity 2. Let's confirm the sale order. Then validate the delivery. So it's loading. Yes. Here we can see under traceability the 2 quantities with the serial number 01 and 02 is removed, which means the first lot or serial number enters to the stock will remove first. Then let's choose the locations. I'm changing the remove strategy as last in first out for the same location. And again, I'm creating a sale order for the same product, bag. This time I'm choosing 2 quantity again and let's confirm the order and validate the delivery. After validating this, let's check the traceability. Here we can see the last lot serial number. The serial number 10 and 9 are removed, which means the last lot or serial number enters to the stock will remove first. Then let's go back to inventory and choose the location again. The same location. Changing the remove strategy as closest location. So I'm choosing remove strategy as closest location. Let's go to purchase a new product. I'm creating a new purchase order. Choosing the custom vendor as Azure and let's choose some product. I'm choosing product keyboard. Let's check the traceability. Yes, here I'm tracing the product with the lot number. And let's choose the quantity as n. Confirm the order. And inside the receipt, here I am adding lot number as L1, creating new lot number L1. Store in this WH stock with the 2 quantity. And again, I'm creating another lot number L2. And this time I'm choose the location as shelf 1, 3 quantity. And again I'm choosing the, I'm creating another lot number L3 and choosing the location as shelf 2, the remaining quantity 5. Let's save this and validate it. Now checking the traceability, here we can see there are 2 quantities in stock and 3 quantities in shelf 1 and 5 quantities in shelf 2. Let's create a new sale order. I'm choosing the customer as Deco and the product keyboard. This time I'm choosing quantity as 6. Let's confirm the order and clicking on the delivery. Let's validate the delivery. Then after validating the delivery, let's check the traceability. From which locations the product is removed. Under traceability, here we can see 2 units are removed from stock and 3 units are removed from shelf 1 and the 1 unit is removed from the shelf 2, which means the product are chosen from the closest locations. Again, go back to inventory and choose the same location. Here I'm changing the remove strategies as least package. So this time I'm choosing a product. Let's choose a product. I'm searching a product Pepsi. Yes. Here we can see there is a product Pepsi with on-hand quantity 35. Let's check the on-hand quantity. Here we can see there are 5 quantities with lot number P1 in pack 1, 10 quantities with a lot number P2 in pack 2 and 20 quantity with a lot number P3 in pack 3. Let's create a sale order for this product. Here I am choosing again Deco and adding the product Pepsi and choosing the quantity as 5. Let's confirm the order. Choose the delivery and validate it. After validating, let's check the package. Which package is chosen? Here we created a package with 5 quantity and package with 10 quantity and a package with 20 quantity. So the removal strategy is set as least package. So while checking the package, we can see the pack 1 with the 5 quantity, which means the least package is chosen. So let's go back to inventory and again choose the same location. And here I'm choosing the remove strategy, the last one, first expiry, first out. For this, I'm going to lot and serial number and here choosing a product burger. Here the product burger, we can see 3 lot numbers or serial numbers. Here the serial number with the B1, which is the expiration date is March 1st. Then while checking the B2, here we can see the March 8 is set as expiration date. And in B3, here we can see March 15th is the expiration date. So let's create a sale order. Choose the customer. Choose the product. Here I'm choosing burger. I'm choosing 1 quantity. Let's confirm this. And let's click the delivery and validate. So the 3 quantities have different expiration dates. We are choosing 1 quantity. Let's check the traceability. Here we can see the lot number B1, which means the expiration date is set as March 1st. The first expiring product is removed from the stock first. This is how the removal strategies work. Go back to inventory. Here we can see inside this product categories also, we can create removal strategies. Here we can also set removal strategies. So let's move to check the costing method. There are 3 types of costing method: standard price, first in, first out, and average costing method. Here I am choosing the category as all, and the standard price is the costing method. Let's search on some product. there are a lot of product. I'm searching for a product mouse. Yes, there's a product mouse. While checking the cost, we update the cost as 200. So let's save this and let's purchase the product again. Here I'm purchasing the product from Azure. Choose the mouse with one quantity and set the price as 150. Confirm the order and receive the product. Validate it. And again, I'm creating another purchase order for the same product mouse with one quantity, and this time I'm purchasing this for unit price as 250. Let's confirm this. Receive the product. Okay, now let's check the product price or product cost now. Yes, it's still 200, which means it have a costing method standard price. Then move to the inventory module. Then I'm choosing product category. This time I'm choosing product category AVCO, which means the costing method is average cost. So there is one product TV here. No cost is updated here. Then let's purchase. Let's purchase. Here I'm purchasing two quantities with the unit price as 5 or 50 USD. Let's confirm this. Receive the product and validate it. Then let's once more we are creating a purchase order and choosing the same product. This time I'm choosing 4 quantities with unit price 100 USD. So let's confirm this, receive goods and validate. Now let's check the product cost. I'm searching the product. Yes, here we can see 6 units are updated and the cost is 83.33. Let's open a calculator. Sorry. Yes, here we can see 2 quantities with the price $50. Then 4 quantities with the price $100. So let's add this 100 and 400, which is 500. Then let's divide with total quantity. This means we purchased 6 quantities, which is 6. So 83.33, the cost is updated here. Then inside the inventory, let's choose another product category. Here I'm choosing the product category as first in, first out. So the costing method is chosen as first in, first out. Let's check the product. There are 2 products. One is computer and another one is shirt. While checking the cost of computer, the cost is 0. Let's purchase computer from a vendor. Here I'm choosing computer. Okay. Here I'm choosing 2 quantities of computer in 100 USD. So let's confirm this and receive goods. Validate. Then create another purchase order. For computer. I'm again purchasing 5 quantity with another price 200. Let's confirm this. Receive product and validate. Here we can see two purchase orders are created for the same product. Here the first order we purchased 2 quantity, and in second order we purchased 5 quantity with the 200 USD. So while checking the cost of product, here we can see the cost is updated. Let's sell some quantity. Here I'm choosing the customer and choosing the product with 2 quantity, because the first purchase first purchase we purchased 2 quantities. So let's confirm this. Let's deliver the product. Yes, now we purchase 2 quantity first, then we sell those 2 quantities. Then let's check the cost, how the cost is updated. This is we need to wait some time. Okay. So let's go to the product computer again. Let's check the cost. Yes, the cost is updated as 200, which means the second purchase cost is updated here. This is how the 3 costing methods happens. So next is reordering rule. This reordering rule helps to make sure that the stock would never run out. Inside the inventory, let's check the configuration menu. Under this, here is the reordering rule. So Odoo will try to maintain at least minimum quantity of products in inventory using this reordering rule, which is similar as replenishment. So let's create a new reordering rule. Here I'm choosing product apple in stock. Here we can see on hand quantity is 0. So I set minimum quantity as 100 and maximum quantity as 200. Here the trigger is set as auto. That's why the reordering rule will happen automatically, or the reordering process will happen automatically. While clicking on this run scheduler, here let's check the purchase order. Yes, there is an RFQ created for Azure Interior. Sorry. Here is an RFQ created for Azure Interior. The product is apple with 200 quantity. Let's confirm the order and receive the product to stock. Yes. This is how the reordering rule happens automatically. While checking on the another trigger method, here let's create again I'm choosing the same product in another location, shelf 1. So here the on hand quantity is 0 and I'm changing the trigger as manual and choosing quantity minimum as 100 and maximum as 200. Here we can see order once, automate and snooze buttons are available. This order once button allows to order the product, or by clicking this we can create an RFQ. Then the snooze button help to snooze the reordering, or by clicking on this we can snooze this for 1 day, 1 week or 1 month, like that. If I'm clicking I'm just adding again food shelf 1 and minimum quantity 100, 200. Then let's click on this order once button. Okay, and then there is already an replenishment option. So I'm changing the location as small refrigerator and clicking on this order once button. Here we can see a purchase order is triggered. Let's open this. Here we can see the product is ordered. Let's confirm the order and receive the product. Let's validate. Then while checking on the products, here we can see 400 quantity is updated, 200 quantity on stock, and another 200 quantity on shelf to small refrigerator. Then inside this product form, we have an option to set the reordering rules. Then let's go to the reporting section. Under reporting, we have several reports. So you can simply analyze and comprehend the workflow for managing the inventory with the aid of careful monitoring of the inventory operations. First report is stock. Let's click on this. All of the stocks that are currently in your inventory are listed in the stock platform. Using the available categories which are shown here, which display on the left side of the screen here. You may view the product's inventory adjustment information by clicking on this tiny icon. Here we can, from this, we can see all the inventory adjustments. And if we want to know about the history of product movement, we can click this history button. Then, in accordance with the reordering regulations, the product can be replenished by clicking this replenishment button. And this there is a forecasted option. You can obtain the product's forecast report by this forecast button. If I'm clicking on this, here we can see the forecasted report. Then there have filters, group by and favorite option. So we can easily filter this stock. Then the second report is locations. This location reports view shows the location, product, package, lot and serial number, expiration date, owner, on-hand quantity, reserved quantity, unit, etc. History, replenishment and valuations are available here also. By using this inventory at date, we can we get a report of inventory on the date. If I am choosing the inventory report on February 1st, after confirming, here we can see the inventory report on the February 1st is given here. Then let's move to the next report, which is moves history. This moves history and here is a report, moves analysis. Both are comparable as well. Here the movement of product is displayed according to stock. The date, reference, product, lot and serial number, from, to, quantity and status are visible here. Then there are different views like list view, Kanban view and pivot view. The next report is moves analysis. Here we can see the pivot view. Here the pivot view will be used to display the movements. Then additional views like list, graph view and Kanban view are also offered here. Then the next reporting is valuation. So the valuation option can be used to generate the reports on stock valuation. This report can be used to analyze the stock valuation properly. Here we can see the stock valuation of each product separately. If we want to take the report of valuation on a particular day, which is also possible here. So by using this valuation at date, if I'm choosing the date as January 1st, by using this, we can see the stock valuation report of particular days. Then the next reporting is inventory aging. A list of incoming. Here we can see this is a pivot view, and here by taking this list view, here we can see a list of incoming product is displayed in the inventory aging report. The users can view specific of aged stock with use of this report. Then here is also valuation at date. By using this, we can take the report of valuation on a particular day. Then the last report is performance. Here it is a graphical representation. Here also a pivot view is available. The performance can be used to analyze the effectiveness of warehouse activities. So Odoo 70 will offer helpful warehouse analysis report that may be used going forward to improve the performance over the present. So thus the inventory module has all of these features. If you have any questions or comments, please use the chat box to share them. You can refer to our blogs and our technical and functional videos if you need further information. If you have any requirements, you can contact us by this email ID odoo@cybrosys.com. Thank you all.